I can just reset the thing and then just start from the point. I don't have to, or if I fail a shadow Pokemon, because that will also initiate a reset. Don't you worry, Crane! Mr. Professor Man, I will save you. You understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into shadow Pokemon against their will. Please, won't you help us stop this shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. Whoa, you! Aren't you that kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? Mikhail! Is it really you, Mikhail? Are you trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? It's too bad. I'm still a member of Cypher. I can't very well let you folks go now, can I? As for you, you snagged my Teddy Ursa from me that time. I still have the bad boy. I'll give you this. You've got guts to come here alone, but I'll fix you good, so you'll never get out again. I should have used that Teddy Ursa against him. My guess is right here he would have had Teddy Ursa. So you got a new shadow Pokemon, or is Teddy Ursa still on the docket for you? Because if I didn't snag Teddy Ursa. Frostbite and Flare! Let's go! How about a water gun that other Rhyhorn, and we shall immediately switch you out. Why? Because I gotta use Beast, man! Now I hope that Flare can level up. Go, Beast! Let's go, Beast! Sorry, let's go is his catchphrase. And that's a sending out phrase. The nerve! Frostbite, no, don't die. You are my ace in the hole. Rhyhorn, die! You are useless to me. Why are we focusing on you? You didn't even gain experience. Ooh. Flare did level up. That was surprising. Slack off. Alright then. How about we Aurora Beam the Murkrow and we will return the Slackoth. I thought you had one of the defenses up. I forgot which one it was. Physical. I remember you have an impish nature. Now go, Frostbite. Aurora Beam. Oh, so close. Duh. So close. Alright, then. I know exactly what I have to do. Since that other one ain't even moving, this turn, we shall be super potioning. Frostbite. Frostbite needs to heal. I'm also curious how I'm gonna review those big figures. Because I'm already having camera trouble in that sense with, like, figures. And it's just like, oh, God, how am I gonna review the big ones? When we get, like, Armada Tidal Wave. Which actually could already be up, so I might have already figured out how that's gonna work. But at the moment, I'm like, what do I do? You stupid motherfucker. Yeah, this is why we did this. How about we Aurora Beam the Slackoth, and then we will also return the Slackoth. Okay, so I could have just switched. Noted. There's no need to switch. We could take care of a Beldum. This thing doesn't even know a Steel-type move. Which, now I think about it, isn't even my weakness, because I think water resists Steel. Is that how Wallace beat, Steven? I don't know. Did he actually win? Well, what I could also do, just for shits and giggles, is this. I could have also used Lick, but that ain't happening ever. But I don't know if it's canon that he beat Steven. Or if Steven just gave him the victory. He's like, hey, I'm kind of done being champion. How about you be champion? Accuracy lower. Or not. You know, you could also just ignore. Alright then. Let's just use the Roar Beam even though I don't need it. Because return's all I need. Okay, I lied. I did need it. Desperately. So wait, when am I gonna fight that other person then? What's her name? Lovrina or some shit like that? Lovrina? You're good, punk. Easy, Iron Eye. Whenever I hear the word punk, I think of the first live-action Transformers film. Professor Crane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion of how big and scary Cypher is. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about the poor, abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. I saved you. Mikhail, did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. But it's dangerous here. We'd better get out of here right away. My worst fears turned out to be true about Cypher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things can get complicated if they return. Let's get out of here quick. Okay, I was about to say, like, that's not gonna happen. There's an item here. A leaf stone. Leafeon could have been mine, but I chose Flareon instead. Dude, I would have given him Leafeon in an instant. Ah, crap. But we have saved the professor. Which means right now we shall save again. Just in case something fucks up. And this is also how I play Pokemon games. It's very annoying. I know. Alright, first I need a healing station. So if that would be okay with you, then it's okay with me if we venture forth towards the station of healing. I know where the healing station is, so we're not going to leave this place yet. I just need to find a place with 2 elevators. I don't know, my guess is that we're gonna be ambushed by the end of this place. Look, Professor, this is what their place looks like. All I have to do is heal. We'll be there momentarily. Do not worry about it, Professor. We will be there momentarily. There we are. But I feel like before we exit this place, I call it like a gut feeling. Because like I said, never played this game. I think this might be the last Pokemon game that I will play for Pokemon Shadows where I have no idea what's going on. And the first one was Pokemon Coliseum, where I had no idea what's going on. Because, like, every future generation that comes out, like Gen 10 or whatever games come out in Gen 9. I mean, maybe if they make another, like, spin-off game, kind of like New Pokemon Snap. Because this time I'll make it canon, unlike Pokemon Snap, New Pokemon Snap. Where I kind of fucked up in making it canon. I mean, what are these things? I feel like I asked the same question when I played Pokemon, what's it called? Coliseum. I just said the name, too. There we are. Once again, we must save. We have now a fully healed team. There's nothing that can stop us. We will escape this area, and then we will go back home. Oh my god, I knew it. Oh god! I was about to say, he doesn't look that cute. Oh, hey you sneaked Crane out. Lovrina, this child here, he's the intruder. Well, well, well. Time for battle. Oh, wait. I so have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Crane is so going to be very busy. Oh, so very busy. So please be a nice boy and don't disturb us. We're going back to the HQ lab. Stand aside, please. Going back? Seriously? You are so joking. This so happens to be where you work from now on. After all, we so need you to keep working on your studies. You so are the key to our plan. I hate you. XD001, the ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. I can purify it. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think I would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that Naps. He so must have made a boo-boo again. I so have to punish him lots. Little boy, maybe you can convince Professor Crane. You should so tell him to study our XD001. Well, I mean, that could actually kind of work, but then study it in a way to make it to the purification easier instead of helping them. You see, our plan is to make shadow Pokemon that can never ever be purified. XD001 is only our first prototype. So, when we work out the problems, we can make combat units with XD series Pokemon. Wouldn't that be just peachy? No. But we so need the professor's cooperation for our plan. So please, sweetie, can you ask him nicely to help? Sure! Whoa, Mikhail, don't joke around now. Giggle, thank you. So will you hand over the professor to us nicely? Sure! Ah, okay. Never! Oh, how nasty, you silly boy. You so won't help me with XD001 either. Oh, you must be. Oh, you'll be sorry now, but you will so understand. A little hurt is so persuasive. Alright. Lovrina. Yeah, she looks evil. I mean, it's also the way that she talks. Look at those arms! My goodness! Oh my god, that is absolutely disturbing. So what's your shadow Pokemon? Oh, fuck. We'll do some of this. Level 19 and 20, my god. See, it is still a love disc after all. Well, it is a Beautifly after all. And I don't think level 20 is when the Beautifly really gets phased out. It becomes less useful, but... Oh, so close! Well, I gotta continue on doing this. What else you got? Also, I feel like my reviews are missing something, but I can't pinpoint what it is. I've watched multiple videos, and I still can't figure out what's wrong with my team. Well, my videos, not team. Sorry, I saw Frostbite level up. Wonderful job, Frostbite and Beast. You both make me so proud. Rosalia. Well, I was planning on switching anyway. So do you have a shadow Pokemon or not? Just curious. Oh shit. That's an evolved Pokemon. I haven't seen one of those yet. That's a shadow Pokemon. An evolved, well, I don't know. Yeah, Beautifly's evolved. What the fuck am I talking about? You know what? I think it would be best to call you back. And send out Flare. You know, I'll do one of these. Return Frostbite. Let's go, Flare. Oh boy. Oh boy! You're gonna be hit twice, by the way. Miss! Oh no, you weren't. Beast was seeded. Don't you use your seeds against my Beast. Oh boy! That was, well, on one hand, it was absolutely wonderful, and I love you completely, Beast. You are actually a beast. And on the other hand, it was, well... You know, I'll ember you and then I'll frag out a ball at your face as well. You probably have a harder catch rate, but nothing that a Pokemon can't. But nothing that a Pokeball can't fix. Also, to me, the problem with my frag out, but I said it too late, so now it doesn't work anymore. You gotta say it when he throws it. How did it look like it was securely snagged? Oh my fucking god. Oh boy. Okay, we are just throwing balls now and doing nothing else. First of all, I will potentially use a super potion on Flare. Oh no, I will. I thought maybe I had to wait until the turn started. But yeah, it was like when making the reviews was like talking in front of class. However, this time I have the advantage of the fact that if I say anything stupid, I can just start again. And if I don't say anything stupid, stay in the ball! Oh god, Beast is gonna die next. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else. What you got? Sure, send attack. But yeah, I always hated that. Also, frag out! There you go. But I always hated talking in front of class. Like, that was so horrible. Well, he did only add 1% extra, so... Sadly enough, the 1% was not enough. I'll just use sand attack for the rest of the turns. And then I'll reset my system in order to catch you. I like the music though. I've also been using Pokemon music in the background of my reviews. I was like, I wanted some music to be in the background. You know? Just wanted some music. Wonderful job! No, I don't need a moonstone. But I wanted some music for the background. And I was just like, what? What on earth? How could you be strong? A training Pokemon that I've stolen from criminals. But I was like, what music could I use in the background? Because, like, there's probably a lot of music that's just copyrighted. Which I can't use that. Oh, I so hate to say this, little boy. I can't beat you right now. Master Greeville will be cross with me, but will be so cross with me. You could have added like a so there. I would have accepted that one. But that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time. Own you. I owned you. But you have to promise you will think about my plan next time. If you see XD1, I'm sure you will so want to help me. I'll so be waiting for you. Lovrina. Lovrina. I saw him with pink hair. I was like, what? Mikhail, you have grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed at how much stronger you've grown in this short a time. I guess we'll be relying on you even more from now on, Mikhail. Now that we know Cypher is back, we need to move quickly. We have to come up with ways of stopping them. True. Absolutely true. This time, let's really head back to the HQ lab. A data ROM? Here, may I see that? There you go. This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. Now we have snagged that Pokemon, which means we probably have snagged every Pokemon we can so far. I don't even know how many Shadow Pokemon there are in this game. I think there were 48 or 49 in the last one. But I don't remember what number it is. Thanks to you, Mikhail, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cypher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Worse, they are making more shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they are trying to create the ultimate shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Cypher must be plotting world domination using shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. To counter Cypher's new shadow Pokemon conspiracy, Lily, we did it. Oh, Director, Lily, we did it. The purified chamber's finally complete. Yes! Oh my. Oh, what a fantastic timing. It's finally finished. Lily, thank you. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's go and have a look at the purified chamber. Let's. Well, they walk slow as shit. Wonderful people. There we are. Take a good look, Mikhail. This is the purified chamber. Mikhail, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Mikhail, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wishes, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. Mikhail, if your father were here, I'm sure he would be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Mikhail, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the Purified Chamber will begin with you. But first, if you would be so kind as to briefly explain how the Purified Chamber works. Yes, I would love to know how that actually works. Certainly, okay, Michael, listen closely. The Purified Chamber is a facility in which Shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a Shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one Shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the Shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can effectively purify up to 9 Shadow Pokemon at the same time. There's one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single Shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon with a set with a Shadow Pokemon. The number of the regular Pokemon placed with a Shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with the Shadow Pokemon, the quicker the purification is. Next, the compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of the Pokemon involved and the directions they face. What? Fuck does that mean? By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now I'd like you to check out the sets out. The Purified Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step into the circular plate. A holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, it would if there were actually some Pokemon on the sets. When you're checking the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. I thought I wanted to know how you purify, and now that they're explaining it, I just want to go to bed and go to sleep. And also, I want them to shut up. A control panel will appear for you to pick the... Oh my god, I'm yawning so much. For you to pick the Pokemon you want to place on the selected set, position them, and so on. If you bring some Pokemon, Mikhail, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try it. We'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please.